We are a sports news agency, which means we provide both sports highlights and sports news in terms of interviews, previews to our clients. We have about 370 television stations worldwide and around 1,000 websites that we provide our material to. And we've been doing it for 20 years. We're a JV between the Associated Press and IMG. What SNTV's added value has always been is the fact that we are prepared to listen to our customers. And what we will do is we will go that bit further. So if they want us to ask a question for them, we will do that. If they want us to go get the interview, not just in English, but also in native tongue, we will do that. We listen to what sort of sports they want us to coverage. We don't just turn around and say, we know exactly what you want. We ask them, we say to them, do you want this? Do you not want this? I think that the Olympic Park looks good. I think it's going to be very pretty. It's the most magnificent backdrop in terms of any Olympics has ever been. So we're preparing by putting together our budgets. We've done our budgets now. We will take out there roughly 23 camera crews. We obviously can't go into venues, but we will be at the main press centre where we can do stuff there, and we will be shooting stuff as teams arrive. We will be doing previews ahead of it with the major athletes. So we're doing a lot of stuff at the moment. It's going to be, it's an interesting Olympics. I think that to Rio, there's a lot of trepidation about how Rio's going to be. I think it's going to be an exciting Olympics. Our main base is in London, but we also have bureaus in Beijing. We have one in Singapore, we have one in Rio, one in New York, and we work around that. But so we have a kind of small basis of people, so there's probably no more than 45 people working for SNTV directly. But we have a network of freelancers, people who are trusted freelancers who understand what we do and who will work for us. I think we have a fairly unique outlook on the sporting world. All of our guys love sport. It's the only thing we do. We don't do anything else. We don't branch out into betting. We don't branch out into any other production. We do what we say. We're a sports news agency, and that's how we produce this amount of material. People always want content. They always want quality content. They always want great content. And what SNTV has been created and what SNTV does is provide that. And I think that we shouldn't get too stuck up in whether it's in a Vine or whether it's used on Facebook or whether it's used, I don't know, on a website. What we need to be doing is making sure we keep the content at a high enough level, at high enough quality that people can use it and will use it on whatever platform they can. Latin America we've really sort of got into, and I think it's an integral part of our business. We've got a lot of very good partnerships in there. Latin Americans love their sport, and they certainly love their football. And we've worked very hard. We've got a couple of very good salespeople in that region who've got the SNTV message across, and we've become quite an important, integral part of a lot of big companies down there. And we supply them with the sports news they need. So they are, I would say, it's a good quarter of our business. I mean, it's an area that we definitely try and maintain good relationships with, and once again it's an area that we are regularly talking to, the guys who we deal with, talking to, asking what they want, asking what sort of stories they want us to do, and we respond as best we can.